Good morning. It's a Sunday fun day, and this is Johnny B coming to you again. It's early-ish on a Sunday fun day morning. It's about 8:10 on August 25. Mostly sunny, a little bit hazy out, almost no breeze. Hi, ladies. Wow, they're active foraging already today. Hopefully they'll be nice to me and not be biatches. See what I did there? We're gonna go in and check to see how these honey supers are doing. Kind of a quick day, quick inspection, I hope and trust. And we're gonna get at it as soon as I finish getting suited up. So, all right, again, it's about 72 degrees, almost no breeze, sunny, hazy out. A little bit of haze, but that'll burn off. And it's supposed to be a steamer today. Heat index is supposed to get up to be about 100 degrees. And so I definitely don't want to be out here 2 hours from now, even an hour from now. So we're just gonna get at it. We're gonna go from 3 to 1 because that third hive has been the one that's been the most productive so far, but it's a 2-year-old colony and been producing quite a bit of honey. So we're gonna see how the second honey box up here is doing and kind of move from there, but hopefully move pretty quick. Off this one. Wow, a lot of activity on top, even in there. That's a good sign. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. I need that hole. I need to get there. There you go. Nice. Yep, a lot of good activity on top there, so that means they're coming up to the new honey super that I put up there. So we're gonna pull a couple frames and take a peek at those. See how we're doing. Well, I glued in pretty good. Oh, heck yes. So this medium super was all freshly waxed, no comb or no structure built out. So these were empty, brand new frames that I put in just 2 weeks ago. And look at that, you can see all that structure that they've been building out. That looks fantastic, way better than expected. Take a peek at a couple more of these, especially towards the outside, and see what they look like. But that was frame number 6 of 10. So we're gonna go with 8 of 10 and see what that one looks like. Ooh, hi ladies. Yeah, even on the outside here, we got frame number 8 of 10. Again, not completely filled out, but almost. So that's looking great. So we'll start storing honey up in there. Like I said, that was frame number 8 of 10. So I'm gonna go ahead with, take a look at frame number 2 of 10 and see what we're doing here. Come on. Easy. Yeah. Okay, no structure on that one. So they're working at it. I think working at it sufficiently that I'm gonna go ahead and let them go for another week or two, probably 2 weeks, to give them a chance to finish building out that structure and hopefully get some honey before I harvest. So I'm gonna get that one on and move on to colony number 2. And these are those frames that I took out to give the bees more room, and they seem to have vacated the premises, so set those aside for now. So I believe that's good news as well. So we're going to the second colony here. This is a colony that has not been really nice to me. So we'll see what's going on in here. This is that 8-frame hive. Yeah, there's not a lot going on up here on top. Not a lot going on at all. So that being said, I'm going to need to, or want to, try to get this honey super off and see what's going on the one below. Yeah, they're not building any structure out on this top one. Alright, so yeah, this is frame number 3 of 8 in that one. This structure built out. The bees look like they're doing okay, but there's not a lot of honey in here yet. And interestingly, so this is frame number 4 of 8. And so interestingly, right next to that one, we got fully built out in a frame of probably half full of kept over honey. Go figure. So, yeah, checkerboard things a little bit. Gonna move this more towards the outside and hopefully encourage them to build out more structure on the frames that were outside by moving them towards the inside, and we'll see what happens with that. There. So I'm going to take a look at frame number 7 of 8 on the other end from left to right. Yeah, and kind of the same story. They're starting to build out some structure there, but no honey. And so I'm going to move 7 and 8 closer to the middle of the hive. And the frames that have more build out, we're going to start moving those to the outside. So yep, so you're going in there. So that would be 4 and 5 are now 7 and 8, while 7 and 8 are now 4 and 5. That's not true. 5 and 6 are now 7 and 8. And then 7 and 8 are now 5 and 6. And so 3 and 4 are now 1 and 2. While 1 and 2 becomes 3 and 4. I think I said that right. So they seem to have recovered from whatever trauma I may have created about a month ago, as have I. So not as good as I'd hoped, but again, this is a there we go. This is just a April, May, June, July, August, a 5-month-old colony. So probably shouldn't complain or get too greedy. So I'm going to move on to colony number 1, go on the far left. Also a new colony this year. With 2 honey supers on top. And very similar to that one. We got nothing going on there. All right. This is colony number 1 again. Pretty good underneath here in this honey super. We'll take a peek anyway. So this is a 10 frame hive or colony hive. A lot of gooiness. Okay, great. Well, this is a real heavy one. And this colony, or this hive, this colony of bees is much more docile than the other two. So that the first colony is really a docile colony of bees. The third one here on the far right is fairly docile. That middle one's still pretty agitated, but here we got another completely full frame. This is frame number 5 of 10 from left to right. It's fully kept over, full of honey. So we're gonna check some of those other, and I can see that 4 and 6 are mostly fully kept over and full of honey. Then moving to the outside, this will be frame number 2 of 10. Excuse me. Come on. Wow. You are stuck in there good. Yeah. So 2 is building out structure, but not a lot else going on. So same thing with 1. But frame number 3 looks pretty good. So I'm going to do the same thing, checkerboard a little bit. I'm going to move number 3 to slot number 1. Actually, I'm going to move 3 and 4 to 1 and 2. And formally 1, I'm going to put down number 3. And formally 2, I'm going to put down as number 4. I'm going to leave number 5 right where it's at. And then I'm going to just check the other end. Woo! Getting a little warmish and sweatish. Come on. See the ladies. All right. And this is frame number 9 of 10 from left to right. And much better. Building out, capping some over. So we're gonna leave that where it is. Yeah. So good deal. So we're gonna close up shop here and let the bees do what bees do. I know a couple, I should say, a couple of beekeepers up in the Fox Valley, about an hour north of here on the east side of Wisconsin, that have been pulling their honey supers and harvesting honey just this past week. But I think we've probably got, I think the climate's just different enough. I think we probably got a couple more weeks. So we're gonna close up shop and let these guys build out more structure and make more honey for us before we harvest in 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So again, we got great honey production here in number 3, colony number 3. That's our 2-year-old colony. Impressive structure in honey. Not great, but impressive for the first year colony that's only 5 or 6 months old in colony number 1. And then in colony number 2, it's kind of so-so, but that's probably to be expected as a new colony, but also because that's the one that I disturbed quite a bit. So that being said, it's time to close up shop and like I said, let the bees do what bees do. So this is Johnny B saying have a great Sunday fun day, and we are out.